Finally, a proper female superhero movie. After the Martha incident and the mediocre Suicide Squad, finally, Wonder Woman prevails. You should be proud. So proud. Here's one good ice cream. By the way, I had to eat all that ice cream before I continue with my video. So now I'm full on ice cream. Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Hi, my name is Mira and welcome back to my channel. As usual, I will remind you to click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you will be notified if I upload something new. I cannot be any more proud of this movie. I know it's not the universe I usually root on, but this is such a good movie. And because this is such a good movie, I am considering on rooting for DC as the first universe that I will root on. But I'm just, considering. I'm not moving it yet. I'm not moving to DC yet. However, this movie is really that good. If you haven't watched it, you should. I can't. I really should have bought a Wonder Woman t-shirt for this video. So, the story obviously is about the beginning of how Wonder Woman became the greatest female superhero ever. She is not a mortal. She came from clay with the help of Zeus Lightning. Her so-called mother is the Amazon warrior Hippolyta, and initially she doesn't want Diana, which is the real name of Wonder Woman, to roam the world even though Diana wants to fight for what's right. But when an opportunity arises, and that opportunity being a soldier that suddenly appears at their sanctuary while being chased by German soldiers, Diana volunteered to go out and capture Ares, whom she believed was the mastermind behind all of the wars that's been going on. And so her adventures began. Even though her companion didn't believe that Ares was real, she eventually managed to find out what she was looking for and figure out who she truly is. So, that's the gist of the movie. Fair warning, do not continue if you haven't watched it because I will fangirl to the extreme. I am not kidding. Expect me to fly to the moon and back while reviewing this movie. I assume you've watched the movie. My initial reaction was mediocre. At the very beginning, it wasn't very special since Diana is just walking towards her work in Paris and Bruce sent him a package of her original photograph while she was fighting at World War I, I presume? I think. But when the flashback came, I think it was very apt. It's not too long or too short, and we can see how Diana grew properly and why she wanted to go out and fight for what's right in her mind. She's basically a very innocent but headstrong warrior, and she has a set of her own values that didn't match with anyone else. This is a DC hero with a great purpose, and I do not want to belittle other DC heroes. But Wonder Woman has a clear goal and a clear past to match. The previous DC movies usually just makes me confused at times. Probably because there are already so many movies about Superman and Batman, and the Green Lantern didn't help either. I am sorry, Ryan Reynolds. But I think Deadpool would be proud of me here. We can see Wonder Woman for who she was before. We can see Wonder Woman for who she was before she realizes that what she believes in isn't necessarily wrong, but also isn't necessarily right. That's what makes Wonder Woman stop being a hero for some time before she finally joins Justice League, another movie that I am really looking forward to. So the storyline here is strong, and the character matches the storyline as well. Again, I didn't mean to belittle the previous movies, but the Martha situation got me ticked off really bad. And sadly, Suicide Squad doesn't help much either, even though I was mesmerized by the characters. Harley Quinn, of course, in particular. But this gorgeous Amazonian, she takes the cake. Wonder Woman wins everyone's heart in my book. And it is thanks to the women that could make it all happen. Well, women and men, but since this movie is about a strong woman, I only acknowledge the woman. I'm sorry. I mean everyone. Everyone in this movie deserves a recognition. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is how this movie utilizes great athletes to make amazing Amazonians. Then there's the director, who is a woman. And last but not least, Gal Gadot. I hope I didn't pronounce her name wrong. This woman. I'm not worthy. Despite the initial critics that says she is too skinny to play Wonder Woman, since you know Amazonians tend to have strong body muscles and apparently big boobs as well, she slays. This girl slays. Her face feature is strong, the way she plays Wonder Woman is amazing, and we can see her evolve from being very innocent to her learning her powers, understand how the world really is, then finally know how to beat Ares, and figure out how she can make the world a better place even though it was not what she initially thought. Obviously, she thought defeating Ares would stop the war, period, but of course, that's not the issue. So the evolution is there and it is always perfectly timed. The innocence also shown when she ate the ice cream for the very first time, hence my opening scene, when she saw babies and basically fell in love with them, and when she tries on clothes. It's just so adorable and funny. While her love interest doesn't really jump out on me, even though it was played by Chris Pine, one of many great Chris's, but I think he balances the scale by being the realist one with a plan. He always managed to pull Diana back to earth whenever she was on high ground, when she talks about her beliefs, and made her realize that in the real world, everything is not always black and white. So for me, even though the character isn't big, Chris Pine did a great job. And of course, I have to talk about Ares. I had a few speculation on who Ares might be. I even suspected Trevor, which is Chris Pine's character, and the women with the ceramic mask to be Ares. I didn't suspect the general because I think it would be too obvious. But I was wrong. And it was so good to be proven wrong, because that means I was quite surprised by who Ares actually is. Although I have to agree with someone when he said that when I see Ares, it was not the Ares I had in mind. When I heard the name Ares, I think that Ares would have a Thor-like figure, or at least a deep menacing voice, but it is not what I see here. It is played by David Thewlis. I think that's what his name is. It was played by him, who is Lupin in Harry Potter, and he is very, you know, small, scrawny, really not muscular. Definitely not like Ares. Even when he fights, it is not as scary as I thought it would be. But did he make a great Ares? Yes, just not what I expected. So, should you watch this movie? Yes. 1000% yes. I recommended it to anyone. It is entertaining, it is uplifting, it is so many things anyone would expect and more. I love this movie to bits. Definitely will watch it again when I have the time. I love you, Wonder Woman! So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and being patient with my uploads. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. And, as always, I will see you next time.